MP, what's up, my man? You're hooping lately.
Man, that means a lot. You know I've been a fan of yours for a minute now.
You make me feel old, man.
Nah, that's just respect. Yo, you want to trade jerseys after the game?
I'm flattered, but I can't give them out that easy, man. You gotta earn it.
All right, I'll do that.
You got less humble real quick, huh? All right, let's do it.
Welcome to 2K Sports presentation of the NBA, but the bad news is there is no basketball, there is no NBA. The game has been canceled. Ha ha! Happy April Fool's Day, baby! This is the NBA, and we've got a great one in store. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. George is out there with MP. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Embiid, and it's McCain in a two-guard. And for the Knicks, we've got Mitchell Robinson, Anunoby out there with Hart. Then it's Bridges, and it's Brunson in at the point guard position. Well, Clark, it may not be for everyone, but we have a great defensive matchup this evening in this one.
Well, I'll tell you what, it is for me, Kevin. I mean, I like to see defense take center stage sometimes. I love when teams get after it and make it hard for each other to score. And if you're a basketball purist, this is must-watch TV.
Now, here is Robinson. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Robinson against Embiid. The kick out to Anunoby. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
And that one drops for him. MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
Here's Bridges. Following the basket by MP. It's good.
One tough customer. Bridges fighting for the basket in close.
And it's Maxey with the ball for the 76ers. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looked so good in that one.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team, and it's not just because they're winning, it's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
George with the bucket.
Nice rhythm to that play right there, and George was ready to fire.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Brunson the pass to Robinson. Bridges outside. Anunoby kicks to Hart. 5 on the clock. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring.
Hey, bump the move. How about the finish? That's right, fella. Bang that thing.
For New York, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Pass to Bridges. Launches it. MP grabs the miss. For the New York Knicks, they won their last contest against Portland.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
Brunson, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Lets it go from the wing, and a little luck that time, but it drops. George has got his second bucket of the game to go.
George is really one of the most amazing players in the league, an all-NBA caliber player, and he's worked tirelessly on his shooting form, and now it's close to perfect.
Now, here's Bridges. 14 points from him the last game against Portland.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Pass to MP. Three-pointer by Embiid. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. New York trailing. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. And their biggest concern, of course, it's figuring out a way to guard Joel Embiid. Coach said Embiid presents all types of issues. He can post you up, knock down the three. We'll have to send multiple bodies at Embiid to keep him in check. We'll see how they try to defend him. It won't be straight up. Guys?
Thanks, David.
Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
To the left side wing. Maxey against Brunson. Brunson draws the double. Three-pointer. And the rejection by MP. Here's Anunoby. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range. No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. It's hauled in by the 76ers, and we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Here's Bridges. Paul George making his last shot. Pass to Hart. Brunson against Maxey. Hart wide open. He fires. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Hart's got 5.
One of Hart's favorite shots there, guys. Excellent recognizing when he has the room to pull the trigger.
Up top, Maxey. Brunson covering. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Special K, you've seen Tyrese Halliburton a lot. He's as good as anyone in this league offensively. What does he do best?
I think his best basketball attribute is probably his passing, his vision, the way he can set other people up. But the intangible that makes him, he's a Pied Piper. He is a galvanizer. Guys love being around his energy and the way he plays. So not only does he play with great confidence, I think he infuses in his teammates a joy and a confidence that lifts them up too.
Stolen by Robinson. Now McBride. A 23-point game for him in the win against Portland. Pass to Anunoby. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Anunoby, good.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
The 76ers lead. Here's Maxey. Robinson pulls it in. To the right side. MP outside. Robinson with the block. Brunson surveying the D. Pass to Anunoby. Knocks it loose. And now Philadelphia on the break. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Maxey taking up that airspace, doing a nice job just bouncing off the floor there.
Brunson with it. Coming off a solid outing against Portland. McBride with the ball. Anunoby kicks to Bridges. New York, no good that time either. The 76ers leading by 4. Here's George. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
New York shooting 47% here so far. Runs in the pass to Anunoby. And the rejection by Embiid.
Embiid stiff-arming that shot with authority. No mercy.
Here's MP. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. This will give them a chance to discuss some potential alterations. A different look for New York. Sims is checked in, and it's Achua in for Anunoby. Here's Sims. Bridges dishes to Payne. Over Maxey. McBride finds Payne. Fires for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. MP's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Here's Payne, following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. Shot clock at 6. Achua kicks to Bridges. Over George. Bridges misses.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Yep, that one goes in there. And now a 12-point 76ers lead.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And the Knicks making a change here. Hart's checked in. And here's Payne. He really was a guy also who stepped up in that win against the Blazers.
You know, scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Now, here's MP. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Knicks making a change here. Sims is checked in. 76ers on defense. 15-point game. Achua, the pass to Sims. Now, here's Achua. Covered by MP. 4 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot. McBride. They can't stop the run with that one.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now, here's Hart. Kelly Oubre unable to get his last shot to go. Payne with a screen for Hart. 11 feet away. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. They beat the Knicks during their last encounter in New York.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meeting. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
Now, here's MP. 13 points in the game. Back to Maxey. A 3. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 9th assist in the game now. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Hart kicks to Achua. Pass to McBride. Launches a three. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Knicks trail by 17. 26 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's MP. Banked in off the glass. MP's got 17 now.
Boy, MP is just filleting this defense. I mean, they've got no answers for him right now.
Shoots from 12. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. 76ers lead by 17. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And the 76ers have been rolling along, haven't they?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, running the wings, it's Oubre and George. Embiid is out there with MP. And it's Maxey in at the point. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against Toronto got the job done. He ended up with 62 points, and that was only part of it, as he added a triple-double for his work. Those were video game numbers he put up in that last game. Boy, it had the league abuzz. We'll see what he's got in store tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this, feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
We've seen Tyrese Maxey and his game go to another level. Clark, what makes him a top-level scorer in your opinion?
Kevin, there are a couple of things that really stand out. His sheer speed with the ball is remarkable. His fearlessness and confidence, every great scorer has that. And then his ability to knock down the three-point shot off the catch or off the dribble gives him an added step of quickness when he's taking it to the rack. And all of that makes him a dynamic scorer.
Now, here's Maxey. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Yep, that one goes. Maxey's got 15.
That's why you give Maxey freedom to do his thing, because he's terrific at creating for himself.
Pass to Achua. Sims kicks to Achua. Into the lane. A dunk by Achua.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now here's Payne. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Up top, Maxey. Defended by McBride. One-on-one here. Pass to Achua. Over George. Misses the baby hook.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now, here's MP. He's got 19. now. Here's George, guarded closely.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Here's Payne. Here's Achua. Back to Payne. Lets it go with a three. Oubre pulls it in. The 76ers leading by 23. MP passes to George. Oubre sets the screen for George. Oubre finds MP. Back to Oubre. Jacks up a three. MP passes to Embiid. The Knicks pull it in. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Achua. Some nice passing by New York here. That's good from Payne on the assist by Hart. Payne's got his second basket of the night.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
76ers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And now we have a moment to recognize the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, MP.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
Every time Maxey steps on the floor, you expect a big scoring night. Tyrese can explode offensively at any time.
New York's gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. They swipe it. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Maxey makes things happen with his hard work and determination as a scorer.
Cameron Payne's checked in for New York. So, Greg, it doesn't get much better than this, does it? Major playoff implications in this one tonight.
Both teams have a lot on the line in this contest. Seeding in the postseason can make or break a team's chances.
Now here's Brunson. And get a load of his scoring totals. Huge numbers for him. An average of just about 29 points a game.
And he has become deadly from that in-between area. Brunson is efficient on the midi as anybody.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Payne passes to Robinson. Here's Brunson. Back to Robinson. 6 to shoot. Here's McBride. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
MP kicks to Maxey. Wide open. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Lobbed up there for Robinson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And, Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
MP, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
With some art, it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers have to retain possession here. OG Anunoby's checked in for New York. Bridges comes in for Cameron Payne. And the 76ers also making a change. Martin, he's checked in for Oubre.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Brunson outside. Back to McBride. Pass to Bridges from downtown. Drills the three-pointer. Bridges has got 7 points.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable taking and making his share of threes.
And Clark, we know the last handful of years, the 76ers have been a threat in the East.
7 straight years of playoff runs. Can't get past that second-round barrier, though, Kevin. But as far as success, they've been as consistent as it comes in the East the last decade.
And stolen by MP. Pass to Maxey. MP kicks to Yabusele. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. Now let's take a moment to check out our race for Rookie of the Year. Here are some of the top young talents in the game who will be recognized as the best of the best. You look at MP all season long. He has proven again and again that he's the cream of the crop. He's in the top spot right now, and the hardware could be his.
And there's no more deserving candidate. Any other outcome than him lifting that Rookie of the Year trophy, and I'd be shocked.
The way he has sustained.
And here we go, Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal.
The previous play is under review.
A lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays,
The ruling on the floor stands.
And how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Maxey. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Lobbed up there for Robinson. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier, he said. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. On the wing, MP. Defended by Hart. MP with a screen on Hart. McCain's shot is off.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
It's Brunson, top of the key. Down low, Hart. And the rebound goes to Martin. The 76ers leading by 23. And MP with the basket on the assist by Martin. MP's got 10 points now just in this quarter. Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Bucket is good. MP's got 29 in the game.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Hart the pass to Brunson. No good on the 3. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Nice shot by Yabusele.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Lowry against Brunson. Robinson a screen on Martin. Inside. And Robinson throws it down hard.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
The drive by MP. Abusele kicks to MP. Outside Lowry. MP sets the screen for Lowry. Back to MP. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Hart. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for MP.
And he hasn't been making as much of an impact with his defense as he had been earlier in the season. Steal numbers have dropped off in the past 5 games. He'll need to put a lot more effort into his defense here tonight.
Andre Drummond's checked in for Philadelphia. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
There's 57 seconds left in the first half of the game. The Knicks shooting 48% on their attempts here in quarter number 2. Bridges outside. And he comes up with the deuce. Bridges has got 12.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Whoa! I can't believe
what I
that!
just saw.
Oh, my God!
Unreal!
Save that one. Boys, I'm going to want to see that a few times.
Oh, me too, right? Jaws on the ground all over this building.
I wonder how long he's worked on that. First, you got to think it up. Then, you got to bring it to reality.
Here's Bridges. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 14.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole. Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Robinson a screen on Lowry. And here's Brunson outside. And so it's Philadelphia, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll return shortly.
You gotta love what MP is doing. Looking like a true superstar. Reminds me of myself and Ernie.
You know, I don't need this kind of abuse. I don't have to be here. Like, we can go one-on-one right now. Shaq, you know what? Ernie, you referee. Shaq, you get the ball. No shots in the paint allowed.
Huh? What'd you say?
And during that first half of play, these two leading the way for their and that is our...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Robinson in at the 5 down low. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. This is his first free throw of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
And Joel Embiid is a giant center. Clark, his size, his arm span. How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around. And he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch, this guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. It should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing that.
Anunoby finds Brunson. Hart with a screen on Maxey. And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Bridges outside. And Brunson has it in the corner. Shot clock at 5. Teardrop shot. And the rejection by MP. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and it's good on the way in. Brunson's got 11.
And I like seeing Brunson drive inside. Good at just keeping the pressure on the defense.
Maxey passes to MP. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Maxey against Brunson. Puts up a 3. They grab their own miss, and Embiid throws it down.
Embiid knows how to bully his way into position for the putback.
Here's Brunson. He's got 11. Anunoby outside. Bridges against Maxey. Bridges kicks to Hart. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He has 7.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
MP passes to Embiid, and the shot goes in. 6 points for Joel Embiid.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Robinson kicks to Bridges. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Robinson's got his 3rd assist on the night. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Pass to McCain. MP with a screen on Bridges. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. On the wing, Anunoby. Back to Brunson. And stolen by Maxey. And now Philadelphia on the break. Swiped it away. And it's Hart penetrating. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Anunoby kicks to Brunson. Robinson passes to Hart. Back to Robinson. Clock at 6. Maxey against Brunson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brunson's got 13 points. Pass to MP. Back to Maxey. From past the arc, down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
Hey, we've seen Maxey take the big jump. Now he's one of the game's best scorers.
And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
They've been undisciplined defensively, getting themselves into foul trouble far too early.
The 76ers making a switch here. Oubre's checked in. Here's Hart. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
And MP gets it to go on the assist by Maxey. MP's got 37. Brunson against Maxey. And that one's good. Brunson. Philadelphia's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Outside for George. On the wing, George. Shoots over Anunoby, and George gets it to go. George has got 4 points in the quarter.
Love the flow and rhythm that George plays with. Very impressive. He's got a natural, comfortable cadence to his pace.
Here's Brunson. And Embiid with the block. MP looking around. MP sets the screen for George. A three-pointer is right on target. He's got 18. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the 76ers?
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Here's Kendall. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
As his career unfolds, I mean, MP's ability to get to the line will be huge.
With the rise of positionless basketball, Clark, this has to be the most difficult era to be a center.
I would not disagree with that, quite honestly. I mean, they're asked to do a lot. I mean, if they're not elite rim runners as centers and shot blockers, they've got to be able to shoot and shoot from the perimeter, not just in the low post. And they still have to be able to finish around the basket. I think the biggest thing is they have to cover more ground defensively because how the game is played offensively with a lot of movement and pick and roll.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Sinks the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Bridges, no one around him. New York, no good that time either. Philadelphia's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his 3rd triple since halftime.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. To the middle. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Hart's got 8 here in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Pass to McBride. That one, no good. Great D that time from Oubre. Now here's Embiid. Good on the bucket. Embiid's got 8 points.
Hey, Embiid is used to this. It's second nature to him. That's why he's so good at being able to score through contact.
And stolen by MP. A nice shot by George.
Just giving up way too many transition opportunities.
You know, it's okay to give up a few if you're getting them back on the other end, but that hasn't been the case here.
Bridges for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Bridges has got 20.
And with that 3, his 2nd of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
The drive by MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. New York's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Pass to McBride. In the corner, it's Bridges. Back to McBride. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Oubre on the wing. Defended by McBride. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
A different look for New York. Sims is checked in, and it's Achua in for Hart. Drummond's checked in for the 76ers. The Knicks shooting it beautiful here in the 3rd, 56% from the field. There's the pick. Floats one up. Bridges misses. Philadelphia shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. MP dishes to George. The three connects from three-point range. He has 29.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Pass to Bridges. Back to Payne. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. And I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
I know you and I agree they do, David. Thank you very much. Oubre finds Drummond. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Right side Lowry. Here's Kendall. And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
1:11 left in the third. Pass to Achua. Back to Payne. A three ball. And again, New York with the triple.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Count that one.
A great sign for MP in his career, the ability to convert in traffic.
New York's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7.
And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. He doesn't get the second one.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second. Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Payne in the post. Now recovering. Here's McBride. New York, no good that time either.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Good work inside by MP there, challenging the defense and forcing the foul.
He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. You know, he's been one of those players, they've won it on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, we'll be headed to the free throw line.
At the line, 2 shots.
Payne hits them both. MP inside. Lowry from outside. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Lowry's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. MP getting it done for Philadelphia. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's been a special, special day. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball.
A whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. The 76ers. There's also with a sub. MP's checked in. And so in the game for the 76ers, MP out there with Martin. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Lowry. And it's Council in at the shooting guard. Pass to MP. 6 on the shot clock. And Lowry has it in the corner. And the 3 off target. And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Philadelphia.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it's pretty incredible when you look at the body of work this year, guys. I mean, when they hit 70 wins, we were astounded. And then now, the wins continuing to pile up in what's been truly a remarkable and special season.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And, you know, against a conference opponent who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
And another one falls. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Outside for Robinson. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Brunson. MP grabs the miss. Pass to Lowry. Back to MP. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the win.
Tough game out there, man. You got that dog in you for real.
Thanks, man. I'm going to use this jersey as inspiration to keep grinding. Thank you, man. This means a lot.
Of course, anytime.
Good luck the rest of the season.
You too. Stay healthy.